do the bun. Let's do the bun. Where are you at? Like, today is a Hades stream, so I don't have to do a TikTok stream. I don't think. Yeah, today is just Twitch and YouTube. Today, Hajaba! I missed you. Hi. I forgot I'll be right back. Hold on. Cyber Nuke, how are you? Hi, Weefred. Good Oyasu! Guys! I need to ask at least one of you guys, do I have permission to increase my sub goal? Hana, I went to go find my phone. Do I have permission? Do I have permission to increase my sub goal? I do? Ira says I do, but who else? Do I have permission? You have ads? Stream elements. I have permission? Yeah, I do. Thank you. So today we're gonna be playing Hades. Haha. This H. It's a really big library. Looking for a little. Okay, dialogue. Thank you, Ducktastic. I will have a Ducktastic stream. Let's see. Streaming tools. Let's sub goal. I'm not mad though. I'm not though. I'm just cracked. I'm a little bit quite itty tiny thing. I just wanna chill out. Brett, I miss you guys so much. Okay, so I'm gonna play Hades, and I'm gonna be tipsy. So we're only gonna play one round of Hades, and if it does not succeed, we're gonna play Valorant. We're gonna play until 2 a.m. 2 a.m. Spooky! Hi, Aurora. Hello. It's Hades time. Hello. Oh, I forgot to remove everything. I forgot to remove all the birthday stuff. There I go. Select. I removed everything. Hello. I miss you guys so much. Hello. Hello, Aurora. Hello, Fierce Cupcake. Hello, Wheat Bread. Hello, hello, iRock. Hello. Hi, Doc. Welcome. Hello, Cyber Nuke. Welcome in. I hope you guys are having a good night. Jabu, I missed you, Cootie. I miss you guys so much. I'm kind of wasted, but hey, we're chilling. I am the Blocky. Thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. Welcome in. The birthday. Yes, I did. I forgot about it. Thank you. So chat gave me permission to add another sub goal. But then this stuff is about to completely reset. I just want to thank you so much, Australian, for the sub. I really appreciate it. Welcome in. Hello, cutie. Hello. Jumps out of a window. Why would you do that? What if I held you from the ledge? Huh? Maybe you wouldn't do it if I held onto your hand and then I kissed you and your mother goodnight. You know, I feel like you wouldn't be inclined to do that if I just kissed your mother. What? Okay. Guys, camping kind of sucked. Should I go into just chatting to tell you guys about it? Okay, Jabu. My safe word is macaron or macaroon. So whenever I say that, you're okay to time someone out or ban them. So, macaroon. It's my favorite dessert. Mwah. Love you. I put in the wrong passcode. That's it. There's someone I wanted you to time out for 1.209 million seconds. Can you time them? No. 1,209,000 seconds. Arigato. I would appreciate if you can time them out, untime them out, and do it for 1,209,100,000 seconds. Love you. Mwah. Okay. Hold on a large hecking second. I need to pull up Chrome so I can also read. Sorry, YouTube, hold your horses. I'm gonna pull up the chat right now, okay? So I can see what y'all are saying to me. I love you guys all so much. I miss you guys so much. You guys are so awesome. I hope you guys are all doing well. Sending you my digital love. So, right now we are anticipating on getting new sub badges. So, a part of the reason why I wanted to increase the sub badge, or not sub badge, the sub goal is so that we can have enough to get animated emotes. So the estimated amount is between 160 USD to 230 USD. So in order to do that, I would love to use our Twitch revenue to use it for our animated emotes so that you guys have more to use on Discord and on Twitch as well. I want you guys to have the most out of being able to use the emotes. But unfortunately right now I am moving out, so I need a lot. I need a lot to move out. And I'm saving money from work and from my revenue so that I can move out. What's happening? I'm actually, newsflash, I'm moving back in with my family because I cannot afford paying rent and paying tuition right now. It's so expensive. Even though, as of right now, it's considered like 2 regular full-time paychecks. It's like a lot to me because of a very, very gigantic shift in job change that I have made. But yes, as long as you guys are more than happy to be understanding with me and being patient with me, as long as I am doing consistent content and showing you guys all of the love, then I would be more than happy. I want to be able to make content for you guys successfully without any interruptions. Yeah, so I am moving out. Vicky is moving back in with her family. But I have a friend. You know how right now I live with roommates? So TLDR, Mama Vicky is allergic to pets. And I want to be around my pets as much as I can. So half of the time, I'm gonna be staying with my old roommates to swim. And then the other half is being with Mama Vicky and family. because I still want to hang out with Mama Vicky. I want to eat her foods. I want to hang out with her. But it doesn't mean that I have to be with her 24/7. My primary family is not only my fur babies, but also Mama Vicky and Brother Vicky. But yeah, yeah. It's a lot to take in for sure. And I think I want to put in my glasses. This feels so weird. I usually wear glasses. These are gigantic. Don't perceive me until I put them on. What the hell? How does that look to you guys? Oh no, that looks so weird. Okay, so Aurora, I don't want glasses right now, okay? So, do you want a good boy or girl Pug shampoo? Yeah, so I want to give you guys more incentives of also offering your precious currency so that you guys can have animated emotes and a lot more. But unfortunately, Vicky is broke. But I promise you guys that the next Twitch payout I will be using them for animated emotes. So if you guys would be so kind to contribute, I really appreciate it. And I'm also moving out, so I'm already trying to save a lot. So it's a lot. It's hard. Economy is hard. So girl, have you been a good girl? Aura? Tell me, have you been a good girl? If you have been, I guess I'll have to give you a reward. If not, then I guess I'll have to punish you. But tell me, Aurora, have you been a good girl? I do not require any of you guys to support me monetary wise, but like there's other ways to support me besides like subs and donos, but like retweeting my stuff, commenting under my videos, and also retweeting and reposting the stuff that I send and interacting with me in Twitch chat actually helps me with boosting me in the algorithm. So it is the best way to support me for free. And I just want to tell you guys that there's so many ways, and you don't have to use money to do it. And I love you guys so much for interacting with me on other platforms as well. So yeah, you guys are awesome. I don't know. I need to close off a bajillion other tabs. So as far as you guys are knowledgeable, Vicky right now is slightly wasted. 15 minutes? Okie dokes. Vicky's a little wasted. But yeah. 23 attempts. See, people don't get successful attempts until after 40. You have to do enough until you know that you can win. So, I guess update. Thank you. First off, thank you so much to Kyo for the throne dono. I recently obtained it before I went on to my camping trip, but I found out that I did not have the cord to connect it, so I just ordered it. So it looks like within the next 2 days, we'll be able to have a better quality version of my microphone. Yuna, hello, Anyi yet? Um, Vicky ăn pizza. Nếu mà Yuna có thời gian á, rồi bỏ tên của Vicky ở trong other channel. Tại vì bây giờ Vicky cần nhiều người để vô channel của Vicky á. Bây giờ không có mất kiến tại vì mà làm biếng. làm biếng luôn. I don't want a freaking blade, the fuck? No. Bỏ tên của Vicky ở bên other.
I was so thirsty. I was so...
Okay, I'm gonna drink some water then. I was so thirsty. For my channel. That's also a hydrate redeem.
I'm ready. Lady Aphrodite.
Channel whatever, wherever you want to advertise, no?
I cannot help but wonder, dearest, why Lord Hades would have kept your mere existence hidden from us all this time. Perhaps he knew that once you met us, you would stop at nothing to come seek us out.
Crush shot. I can't believe I'm Hadesing when I'm so hecking crunked. I said I'm only gonna do one, and then after that I'm going to play.
Here I am.
After that I'm just going to play Valorant, I said. Play Val? Yeah. Như là bên Việt Nam phải không thì mình không có được chơi. Hồi tối nay á, mẹ của Vicky gọi có ăn phở. Vicky đi về đi làm rồi mệt á. Chắc ngày mai ăn phở ha. Mà Vicky cảm thấy muốn ăn bún riêu ha. Bây giờ Vicky thèm ăn bún riêu bây giờ. No! Why would you say that? I did say that. I said Vicky's a little crumb tonight. How would you know, by the way?
You found me, Artemis.
You found me.
So Aphrodite reached you first, did she? Sounds exactly like something she'd do. She has a knack for trouble. So let's just stay focused here.
How would you know that I'm crumb?
Now what?
Nah. I want bundio instead of pho, but my mom already made pho. So I speak pretty fluent Viet. I just don't have enough people to talk to about it, I guess.
Heads up. Someone will like this.
Bundio is better. I love bundio. Bundio ngon lắm. Bình thường mấy cái nhà hàng ở bên chỗ của Vicky không có. Mà khi nào Vicky cũng thèm bún riêu thì hỏi mẹ thôi. So whenever I ask for like tomato seafood with rice noodles from my mom, from like in general, there's no restaurants here in my town that offer it except for my mother. My Mama Vicky makes some really, really good seafood tomato broth. It's so heckin' good. And then, like, whenever I want it, I have to ask Mama Vicky. Otherwise, there's no restaurants that cook it.
There.
Like, actual restaurants. It's so sad. Very sad. Go back to Hanoi and take you out. Hi, Soko. How are you? Vicky back. So there, I am back. How are you, by the way, Soko? Big cutie, I missed you.
I'm rich.
I I miss everyone so much. Camping sucks so much because I hardly had any service. You mother. I don't think I'm going to survive this. Not gonna lie. I'm so lax in this that there's just no way, bro.
I'll run you through. Not yet.
Phew. You want to like a kiss or? Mwah. I don't know if I want to go back to Hanoi. I have. Do you know that I have 8 piercings?
He lands again, huh?
I have like 8 piercings, and I remember when I talked to my grandma, my maternal grandma, and then she was like telling me, like, Grandma Beaky was like, Beaky, you know that if people are really, really desperate for money and they see jewelry on your arm, they will have no shame and cut your arm off. And I was like, Grandma, this is scary to say. And then Grandma Beaky was just like, it's true. There's just so many savages over there. And I'm just like, are you for real? And she's like, yeah. So Yuna, do you think it's true?
Had enough.
So if I had piercings and stuff,
In the name
then
of
am
Hades.
I being inclined to get mutilated? To have my limbs cut off, bro? My Seraphine, my baby girl, the baby girl. Ah! I just spilled juice on my Seraphine. Hi, Aura. Hello, hello. Aura said I'm fan of streamer. Australian heartbreak strike. You look like Vicky, so they try to scam you. See, that's what my grandma told me. My grandma Vicky was like saying, since you look like a foreigner, it's likely people will want to scam you out of your money. Okay, but like the way that I talk, like you need to get mà tôi kia nói chuyện cho tới việc á thì có nghe Việt được không? Do you hear Vietnamese American in my accent? There ain't no way.
See you.
Okay, like obviously the way that I'm talking right now, since I'm crunk and I'm using beaky voice, you're gonna hear it slightly differently. I'm gonna die, bro. I'm gonna run out of a death's defiance right now because I'm stupid and I'm crunked. Maybe I just want to play Valorant. Or like Fall Guys or something. Maybe we should just play Fall Guys. Hi dog, hello, xin chào, khỏe không?
Tuned up.
Nothing different for Vietnamese born raised in Vietnam. So if I had black hair and I didn't put makeup on, I would look like your average. Hello, hot dog, khỏe không? Hot dog, hot dog.
Charon's shot.
I don't know if I want to play this game right now, bro.
Should help keep me going. One for the stash. Fishing time?
Fishing time? Hi, boss ring, how are you? Hot dog, diggity dog. Two. Why does this room look so different from the others? I'm not gonna lie. Do I actually want to play Hades? I didn't think I'd get super crunked up today, but I did. More health. Bow? Why bow? Out of all people, why bow? For a blood price? Why does this room look different than the others? It looks a lot more different than what I'm familiar with, huh?
Can't do that.
Hospitality and they talk smack all the time? Like people who are being you. Wow, that's crazy. Maybe I shouldn't visit that. I shouldn't visit. What's the point, bro? When I can just go to Cali and Garden Grove. Gonna lie, it seems a lot more appealing than going somewhere like my own home country. What if I just never go back? Hi Shadow Paladin, how are you? I miss you so much. I hope you're doing so well. No, no, no.
Just getting started, huh?
Yeah, what's the relevance with that? Like abandon their culture? That's crazy, bro. That sounds so freaking ignorant, not gonna lie. Like, just because it's not like anyone asked to be born, you know? And people don't, I don't know, have the IQ to think that far. Like, people think that, oh, people quote-unquote abandon their culture. But, like, if you really think about it, it's just people being ignorant enough to not understand that people didn't ask to be born. People didn't ask to get fertilized into an egg in their parents to end up being in fucking America. So it's not their fault. It's stupid. And people who like literally choose that to be nitpicky about random foreigners who are still quote-unquote Vietnamese is so fucking stupid, bro.
That mirror's made you stronger, Zagreus.
No hard feelings.
She shouldn't.
Don't you just call those types of people like nationalists or something? There's nothing wrong with people being born in a different country and still wanting to relate to their roots. I think, if anything, people who are nationally Vietnamese and were born there are like gatekeepers. They're like so in their heads that they don't want to open up to like other people. And then they're just like, oh, they get offended over anything related to being Vietnamese. Yeah, it's just from people literally being ignorant. Isn't that crazy?
Here's my lip.
There's nothing wrong. People did not ask to be born. Death defiance.
Blast.
That's so weird though, guys. Like, imagine Germans. It's the same thing as like, I don't know, a German hating on a person who is German being born in the US. We didn't ask to be born in the US. And yet people hate on us for it. That's so fucking stupid.
Gotcha that time, Meg.
Yeah. If you had a high enough IQ to understand that there's no reason to hate about it, then you're smart enough for it. But people who like literally give you the time and day to show hate about it are literally fucking dumb. Yeah, just ignore
Let's
it
hear it,
because
Father.
people are just fucking stupid, bro.
So much for the fearsome furies.
Let's see here.
Lucky tooth, whatevs. I will use that. I have been using it, if I haven't already. I don't need you to be a bodyguard.
Let's go up.
I don't give a fuck. A single flying fuck. I don't understand where the hate came from for Bao, especially. I was seeing how people were
Change of
like,
scenery, at least.
she was like literally talking about essentially almost the same experience as I was, with like, oh, I like, her story was growing up as a Vietnamese American and living in a place where primarily it was not a high population or saturation of Vietnamese people, and she felt like she was distant from her culture, and that people showed her hate. And I think people who showed her hate are fucking stupid. Like, I will never understand their perspective about it because I never will. It's just like she didn't ask to be, you know, people who are born like Asian American, POC, did not ask to be fucking born. You know? No one asked to be fucking born. No one ever does. And they're, yeah, born, and they're bombarded with responsibilities and bills. But for us, especially POC people, we are faced with, like, literally prejudice, racism, and, like, prejudice from our own nationality. It's so stupid, bro. Just because we are not born on our own fucking soil. If people like actually took a stance to like look into our constitution and the laws and how we came to be as people and people of POC,
On to the next one.
people would not be as prejudiced. But it's literally because people are fucking dumbasses, bro. People are literally so fucking stupid. Like, all that hate towards Bao was so unjustified. Like, if anything, everyone who literally sent her hate deserved to get like legal lawsuits for how they commented on her shit. It's so fucking dumb. Hi, Aura. It's just like so much common sense because like a lot of countries nowadays have different people, like persons of colors. And then it's just like not justifiable that there's nothing wrong with people not being born from their national soil. I feel like, if anything, the only thing that feels kind of like weird is if someone was like had their own roots, but then they completely denied it, or like essentially were like, oh no, I'm not this POC type or ethnicity when they actually are. I think that's like so icky, you know?
If you ever make it out.
We're talking about people who like are not born within your own national soil. Like, for example, like immigrants, like people who immigrate to a different country and give birth to a child, and then people are brought up and like are raised in the different country from where they were originally from, and then still getting scrutinized and criticized by people from their own original soil onto people who are quote-unquote of the same roots but raised from a different country. Like immigrants are scrutinized for, you know, expressing their feelings about being raised in a different country and the difficulties that they faced. Like, for example, Bao has expressed how she felt isolated from society because how she was like raised as a Vietnamese American in a place where it was primarily Caucasian and didn't feel much of a placement of her Vietnamese heritage because there was not a lot of examples or people to look up to in that regard. So instead, Vietnamese people from national soil have like literally jumped onto a train of hate and then essentially harassed Val because like they called her ungrateful for being a Vietnamese person and told her that she didn't know what she was talking about. But for these people, they were never ever immigrants in the first place to even understand that viewpoint. But everything that she said, I related to so much, and nobody ever talks about it because like nobody ever talks about like Asian American heritage or like experiences up until like this point that I like spoken about it with other people, like in an AAPI panel, Asian American and Pacific Islander month. Like I was a part of a panel, guys, for example, if you guys were there, I spoke to other Asian American people who grew up in essentially quite similar-ish experiences, guys. They spoke of similar experiences of how, you know, growing up as an Asian American, adapting to a completely different country as like first generation or second generation, and how you were brought up and what type of society you grew up with. And it just like shows how much of a stigma it is to speak about it, because people who are quote unquote I call them nationalists, I call them ignorants, that they just like they don't choose to look at any other perspective except their own, and will literally criticize and scrutinize those who have any other opinion otherwise. Exactly. We should ignore them because they're dumb as fuck, and they have never been like, these types of people are not empathetic or emotionally intelligent enough to actually take a step back and think, oh, this person was raised in a different country. These are also people who grew up from war immigrants. For example, me. I grew up from family who literally were raised from war, you know? And it's just like, it just doesn't make any sense to me. That yeah, they all came from the same soil, and yet it's wrong to express your own difficulties of your upbringing. There's nothing wrong with it. There's no who had worse experiences or better. It just doesn't make any sense to me that people think that they're just like above what they are and want to criticize people for being a foreigner, being raised in foreign soil. There's nothing wrong with that. People don't ask to be born. That's literally, it's so fucking stupid, bro. And people will literally have the audacity to also blame people for being born in the wrong soil as well, because people literally, there's so many people out there that just want to start arguments. Because people are just fucking stupid. Also, I'm wasted. So I'm saying whatever's on my mind. People need to think about the consequences of their action. You know what needs to happen is that anyone who sends hate or some stupid shit like that needs to have like actual legal action for like defamation and harassment for being such assholes. For not being understanding enough in that type of like situation. It's so dumb, bro. I didn't even ask to be born by my parents, you know? And who would have thought that they were like war survivors and also plus immigrants? That's absolutely crazy. It's like I never asked to be fertilized as an egg and be birthed out of my mom's ussy. And yet people want to scrutinize people who are born on foreign soil? Like, damn, if you have a problem, take it up to my mother who decided to get combed inside. Stupid ass people. Yeah, you're a military child too. See, we did not ask to be born. It just happens, you know? People just want to procreate. We did not ask to be born. We did not ask to be born. And yet people want to criticize you for how you were brought up and how you were raised and where you were born. People will literally try to fish out anything to argue about if they don't like you. If people want to find a will, they will find a way. For example, like that. That's why I say there's so many dumbasses. I'm just saying things. I'm just preaching things that's obviously common fucking sense. It's common sense, guys. There's a lot of good people. What did I drink? I drank limoncello and such. That's it. That's all I drink. I drank peach such. It's very yummy. Yummy. Always the good and the bad. So I'm gonna die, bro.
Good enough.
No, but I was just telling you guys how I truly felt. Even though I'm so crunk, I'm telling you how I feel. And I'm not speaking as far as I know of. Whatever is wrong. It's always your own people saying crap. Exactly. People are gonna be with you no matter what if they really wanted it, you know? So that's why it's better to just live your own life and not give a damn about what people say. And if people are literally harassing you, block them. Dun 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 dun. Blocked. Dun 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 dun. You're effing blocked.
Olympus, I accept this message.
I accept this message. Too. Doom. Too. I can't believe I made it this far. I already used one Death Defiance. I need to redeem by Death Defiance again. I don't give a heck about my own dang people. Most of the people in my generation have generational trauma from, like, you know, war survival. There's no way that, like, at least, like, 60% of them understand what mental health is at this point. If a lot of them are that brain dead to, like, criticize, like, people, you know, content creators for being Asian American and also like scamming foreigners, yada yada, because they're foreigners. There's just no way. I don't have like a lot of faith in my own generation, TBH, for Viet people. I just don't think a lot of them have that mental capacity.
Not now.
I'm funny. I'm just speaking the truth because it's true. I literally have met so many different foreign students who were also within the same generation as me, and they were all so ignorant, bro. They were like literally making fun of me for having a Vietnamese American accent. They think it's so funny. Like I literally know I literally know a whole nother language than y'all do. And you think it's so funny to make fun of me for having a freaking American accent when I speak Vietnamese? F you. I literally speak fluent English. And I literally have taken AP literature. F all of you. Hi Kitty, how are you, Kitty? Miss you, how are you? I'm gonna die. is so rude on God. For real though. They're so ungrateful. I was trying to make friends because I was just like, OMG, finally, Vietnamese people. But no, they were like foreign Viet people that were making fun of me for just having a Viet American accent. I thought they were above me because they were like full on fluent in Viet. Like, oh my God, bro. I've never seen such like self-centered people in my freaking life. I think those are like city people. Those are like city people that were lucky enough to like come over to like US soil. But the ones who are lucky enough who are like countryside folk, like Vietnamese countryside folk though, for sure, were a lot more nicer. They were a lot more nicer and a lot more humble, and they were open to making new friends despite me having a Vietnamese American accent. So that's what I have noticed so far based on my experience. I'm not gonna generalize though for surezies because that's messed up. But from my best knowledge, the people that I have found who have been the most kindest, who are Vietnamese people that came from Vietnamese soil, were countryside folk. They were all really, really nice. So I don't know. I found that it was a lot more easier to make friends with people who were from the countryside rather than city folk. City folk people from Vietnam are like the freaking worst to interact with. I could be wrong, but I have yet to meet someone who can prove me wrong. We're all gonna be mixed one day anyways. We're all basically mixed anyways. It's like honestly quite rare that there's people that are not mixed at all or are pure-blooded of something. How are you, cutie? It's too much drama. For real though. I'd rather just take ASL for real. Your accent changes everywhere you go? That's crazy. Hi, Florence. Hi, Florence. Wait, Lawrence, hello. Wait, what are you doing up so late, bro? I used 2 Death Defiance. Doing good. Your TikTok shorts keep you motivated at work in 100-degree weather. Oh my gosh, cutie, I miss you. I'm so glad to be back again. Countryside humble, just be happy to be there. For real! Literally just happy to be in the US because it's better than being like so like just literally living the norm of however it is in communist Vietnam. Lamau. It's like crazy because I literally have a nice handful of, I'm saying this from a person where I don't want to, I'm not trying to brag, and I don't want to because I'm not proud of them either. I have a nice handful of relatives who literally got rich at a young age. Of course they built it up at some point, but then they stayed rich and they just continued to stay rich and they never ever got poor, and they're essentially like millionaires, quote unquote billionaires in Vietnam. And I, for one, think it's cool because as a kid, oh great, they always gave me gifts. They were always so generous with gifts and stuff. They built houses for my grandma and grandpa whenever they would have a staycation there. Yes, super cool. But then, here's the thing though, it's like so weird to me that they never ever had issues financially. Cool, good for them. But then like, it just felt weird because I would hear other stories from other people who just like lived in the countryside, how their lives were just normal, not having any money at all and barely just getting by, and they stayed like that their entire life without being able to build any equity in their like any financial equity. So it just like, I don't have any hate towards my relatives who ended up staying rich and just like essentially like increasing their wealth for like within 2-3 decades. But it's just like, it just doesn't make any sense because after so many years of people saving money, they still stay poor. Like, a lot of countryside people face this problem. But this is like a lot of political stuff.
All set.
Okay?
Yes.
That I've like, these are the people, like I said, I was fortunate enough to hear these stories from people who were lucky enough to go be able to immigrate over to the US. I need to delete a VOD or something. I have no distaste towards my relatives. I think it's great that they're able to maintain their wealth. However, it just makes me raise an eyebrow because obviously it's not their fault. You know, it's not their fault for being able to stay rich for decades, like 3-4 decades, right? But then the people after also 3-4 decades stay very much sand dirt poor. Like how after all that time in their lives that they do not gain any equity and they stay poor. It just doesn't work. It doesn't sound good to me. Everything about it seems so wrong to me, but I also don't like socialism either. Sure, it probably does. Does it really think to the people? Or is it just trying to pocket money to people who are the richest? I don't know. It's supposed to divide money equally, but not a lot of governments, you know, who enforce that actually try to enforce the money allocating to all the right people. I don't think that type of thing is fair. It just seems really wrong to me. Hearing from people from the countryside and people who came from the city. I don't know, there's just something wrong about it. But I don't want to live in something like that to experience it because why would I want to do that? And also, why would I want to travel in that type of city? Anyways, it's just like someone saying, oh my gosh. So, for example, Lawrence, you know how like we have a reputation for in our town? When you go any much further to the south, it's like sketchy and you're likely to get into like criminal violence down there. It's like how it is in Vietnam, essentially. That in a lot of places, you're likely to face those types of things. Street violence or violence. And I'm just like, whenever my grandma tells me that, I think she already convinced me years ago that I do not want to travel to Vietnam. That is my conception of going to a foreign country like that.
My
I think
weapon's
I'm okay
hidden
with where I
talents.
am. Let's see. So in my town where I live, thank you so much for the follow, Raneda. So that's what my conception of my town is, or just not my town. My town is that once the further you go south, the more sketchier it is. And you're more likely to go into violence. You're involved in violence. And also, I think that's trial of the gods. You're more likely to get involved in violence or get into any violent altercation. So it's like that's like how it feels to me. How my grandma has described like my own foreign country, or I guess my own native country is like to me. Hi Killa, how are you? Yes, I'm so wasted. I'm wasted again. This time, it was because some friends came over before I had to stream. And then I was like, yeah, let's get drunk and wasted. And then it happened. These days, you just want peace. For real though. For real. You got a bunch of soju in yourself as well? That's crazy. I was talking about how, like, when I've met city folk from my own native country, they're so rude and prejudiced. And I also think that prejudiced people should go to hell. Especially with controversies that have emerged within the last year of, like, creators within the same ethnicity as who share the same ethnicity and root backgrounds as me is like unfair because like people are not empathetic enough to understand what it's like to like be a different ethnicity in international soil. TLDR. You just want peace? Yeah, that's why I never look at the news anymore. And that's why I just literally exist, like, just looking at the news from my local area. Sure, I get international news from other places occasionally and have my beliefs. But yeah, dash more times in a row? Sure. TC Biggie is spicy. You love it? Yeah? I mean, it's just opinions that I've expressed before, but not necessarily like... I just don't say it out loud because I am...
It would seem that the time for additional fun has arrived.
I only have one Death Defiance left.
Yes, my favorite pastime. Getting butchered by a giant double-bladed axe. And sometimes trampled.
I already have a lot of old beliefs that I just like stuck with me. I just have been open-minded because it's just like ignorance is just so outdated now. That's my last Death Defiance. Having the right friends and people around you, for sure.
Lady Athena.
For me, I feel like
Your father Hades and my father Zeus have not communicated in some time, and Zeus refuses to explain. Something transpired between the two of them. Perhaps you know better than I.
I feel like the friends that I have made, especially so far, are the ones who are more open-minded, people who are accepting of like people who agree with human rights, and also essentially the people that I get the most along with are people who agree with like essentially all of the human rights things, you know? Even the ones that you would consider political. I don't get along with people who think otherwise, who have more close thoughts about human rights, which is like 50% of the population. You enjoy spending time with me more? Aurora, cutie, sweetie, how are you? Much love. I've been enjoying the vibes around here for sure. Yeah, for me, I just enjoy hanging around with people who are more open-minded about human rights and things like that. Like who can love who, what you can do with your body. Anyone who's just open-minded with that, I vibe with. I don't vibe with anyone who think otherwise. If that just makes sense. I think that like essentially explains everything and how I think of things, essentially. Yeah. I am an ally of human rights. If that's the best way to put it. I love people, I love humans. I believe the freedom to live as you wish to be, as long as you don't hurt another person. I see. Give me wibbly or give me death.
Be gone from here. We've nothing to discuss.
Jesus! Why are you refusing me? This one. Kiss the sticks.
Thanks, sir.
Philosophy is you do you, boo.
I'm out. That one's for Yami. Not yet.
No! Are you for real? Another Dust Defiance again?
Can't do that.
because of these stupid witches, bro. For real though, that's just how I feel. You do you, boo. Like, even if people make like stupid conservative decisions and stuff about what like people should do with their bodies, at least do it right.
Have a nice death.
But people do things in such a way where it's just so inhumane. It doesn't even look like humans' rights. It looks like they're just literally taking humans' rights away. And it's just like, OMG, you've gone backwards or what? People are stupid, bro.
I'll take that.
Okie dokie. Dun, 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 dun. Kara, my baby, my honey, my bestie. Oh, palm apart. Restore, yes, bestie, yes, bestie. Let's go.
Gods.
Curse of agony. I think I'm gonna do weak. Yes. Ooh, this one's good. Let's see, let's see.
At first, I didn't know how to get through to that odd riverboatman, Charon. Turns out he lusts for coin, and now I understand him well.
Toss a coin to Karen, oh valley of plenty, oh river of plenty. Toss a coin to Karen, a river of plenty. Instead of valley, because this is not a valley, it's a river. True. Yes! Let's see that passive. Oh, valley of plenty. Like that. I have 2 death defiances.
Hey everyone, I'm back.
And where do you think you're going, fiend?
Theseus. It's like that belt is bigger than your head, fiend. And this, unfortunately, I do not have the option to say that to him.
No, on quite the contrary, I've been under no impression that avoiding conflict is an option here. So say your piece and let's get on with it.
Twoo! Say it!
You hellspawn shall not traverse that.
Hold on, I will drink something that's going to get me more wasted. Pause it. This is what's this? Why is the music getting more intense? It's called Twisted Tea. Ugh, this tastes like crap. I don't want this. Twisted tea, more like twisted pee. I don't want this. What the hell? Armor, and I came with honey lemon. sun-kissed, ready to be consumed.
Thank you for saving me. I'm so thirsty.
Oh, so thirsty. Ugh. I gotta do is aggressively. And I poured soju all over my Seraphine mouse pad. I'm sorry, Sarah. You're meant to have alcohol thrown in. You know what? With that mixed over. Alright, guys. Ready to fight against Theseus? The music is so intense.
Now it is abundantly apparent that you are beneath me, fiend.
You stupid!
Gracious audience.
Defiance. Hi, Quick Beauty. Welcome in. How are you? Thanks so much for the raid.
Hi guys, my name is
Oh, you do get a free add-on for the raid.
Thank you for bringing
I appreciate it. It's a really, really intense fight. For the hot out, for the shout out.
That'll teach
really
him.
appreciate it. Anyways, Theseus with a pure passion, he's meant to be an anti-hero for sure.
I shall have to have a word with our king, Theseus.
Tell him I said hi. Exactly what I need. Sold.
I'm okay with using that, TBH.
To the
I need
surface.
another Death Defiance for sure. I don't know if I can play any more Hades, to be honest, because I'm so wasted. Anyways, there are two different types of Ara Ara society, which is the
Kami Arara.
and the Odes and so it's up to you. Or you can choose not to redeem it, which is okie dokies. Theseus definitely really difficult, and I'm still trying to pass this game despite so
boy.
many things. You're seductive, Arara. Okay, sure. Kawaii koto ne. Click. Tutemo kawaii ne. Daisuki da yo. Daisuki daisuki. Here's one for chat because I missed you guys so much and I've been away for a week. Kawaii koto ne. Chat. Totemo kawaii ne. Daisuki da yo. Daisuki daisuki. Okay. I hope you guys enjoyed that. What is TSKR? I can't play anymore. If I have to fight against rodents and I have to play against so many things, I cannot. That's actually the end of my